Good afternoon, August 10th, 2022. I'm going to show you what the mechanizations of folding papers are. My brother had a newspaper route. He was born in 51. Theodore Bundy was born in 46, so let's assume that's about 5 years difference. But this is the South, so our modernization in newspapers compared to the Seattle Tribune, and the Jacksonville, Florida Times-Union. Johnny had a morning paper route. He had to be at a strip mall called Cedar Hills Shopping Center. It wouldn't be called a shopping center now. So it was like A&P Groceries, Woolworths, Grants, and then there was one side, and then I believe the second side was construction. It had a Penny's and Zales and a Western Auto. But it was an overhang. It's like a strip mall. At 3 a.m., he had to be there. He had a little Rolodex on his bicycle, 2 saddlebags, and a basket. Previously, my brother had injured his knee fishing. He had gone fishing, and he dropped his pole in the Cedar Creek and bent down to pick it up, and he was kind of a chunky boy, and his knee got cut. And my dad was really angry at him, a little bit angry, because he was having to help him with the newspaper route. Because, his knee was injured, and, I don't know, it's like he thought he had made it too expansive because he had all of Lakeshore and most of Murray Hill. And he must have had 70 to 100 clients. And people think, well, Bundy wasn't out that early. He was only 14 years old. Well, for one thing, he was 14 years and 10 plus months. His birthday is in November, and it was August 31st. That made him just 2 months short of 15. So I don't know how to show you this and hold the phone at the same side. But the newspapers are not where you go, you just grab them and you start delivering. It wasn't anywhere near there. Well, first of all, the areas are spread out. Not every single house had a paper. Back in the day, a lot of people did have the paper. But not every house. You'd fill your basket. You had to come back to Cedar Hills to pick up more paper. Let me try to show you with one hand. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But okay, so this is the paper. It's a little larger than a normal newspaper. I made several sheets. But you had to do it like this. You had to fold it into 3 parts like that so it could be tossed. Then, and how I'm going to do this, I'm going to put the phone down for a second. You had to put a rubber band around this. And voila. Something akin to that. Of course, this paper is a little larger than a normal paper. The size of this paper is. But it was sitting there, piles, right? 3 a.m., your little sister's with you in her Western Flyer with all it had was a basket. So Johnny, I would have to get some. He had saddlebags and a basket and a Rolodex on his bike. And he'd had a collection day. You had to go out and collect the money from your clients. That was a separate thing. It was an entire enterprise Johnny had created. But it was something like this, and you had to put a rubber band. They did not come rubber banded. Then you had to stack them into your basket, into your saddlebags, and in your sister's basket, and start your route. I don't know what my cut was. I did it several times. So he would have had to have been out at 3 a.m. Another thing, a psychopath doesn't care about a thunderstorm. And a psychopath doesn't care about a dog barking. And a psychopath wouldn't care about a house that had people in it. So you can put that onto that list too. So, okay, thank you.